Is it Christmas? Is it your birthday? No, it's the best day of your life because you know what's happening. I brought back American Truck Simulator. The classic 2-year-old series of 95 episodes of me rambling for 45 minutes while I'm exhausted because it's currently 2:50 a.m. Excuse me. You gotta be tired. That's the way it goes, right? So I'm bringing this back for no particular reason other than I want to continue playing this game, and they've added more content since the last time I played, and I was like, you know what? I could go back for driving and talking about random horse shit. Anyway, the unfortunate part is that I do have to redo everything, including all the progress we had. We had some good old-fashioned other employees that were making us bank, but nah. We're back to the basics, and you know what that means? I have to spend another 10 minutes creating a character for no reason. Alright, who are we gonna be? I don't even remember who I was last time, so, you know, it's a real adventure picking who I want to be again. Was that person upside down? Oh no, that's just Santa Claus. See, it's the tired part. I think everyone might be an alien. Jesus. This is so important because it almost never comes up in any of the gameplay decisions. And, you know, like, I gotta pick a looker or something, dude. I don't know. These all seem like sweethearts, especially Beaver Hat Man. This guy looks like he drove my bus in elementary school. This is a tough pick, dude. A real tough pick. And it's hard because I don't remember who I was. So how am I supposed to pick? Do I just pick someone completely new? Like, I don't know. I wanna look like a trucker and not some, like, if Jeff Goldblum grew his hair out and had it brown. Anyway, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. God, do we want a mustache? Do we want a beard? Even though I can't grow facial hair in real life? I can't pitch him. He's got too orange hair. This man's wearing a suit to his truck driving interview, and I respect that. So that's why I'm gonna take him. I mean, like, you dress to impress, right? Now, what's my preferred trucking style? I think I'm a Peterbilt kind of man, despite having no idea what the trucking differences is between the two. We gotta go with the good old Eagle, right? Company name? What the fuck did I name it? Does anyone remember? I don't. It's been almost exactly 2 years since the last episode, so what the fuck am I gonna name this? I guess I'm... I don't know, let's just name it something simple. We'll go with Gekker's Trucking Emporium. Too many letters, you fucking jerk. Can't have too many characters in your LLC name. Go with, like, well, you've ruined my creativity process, American Trucking Simulator. I want to be like, this is me. This is who I am. Now, who am I? I'm a man in a suit who prefers Peterbilt trucks and has an eagle for a company logo, and that's all I got so far. Wait a minute. It's not even that important. I can't get over the fact that this has literally no importance on the game. But if I pick something I hate, I'm never gonna let it go. So I guess I don't know. Dude, oh my god, I'm actually losing my mind over how important this decision is to my life. You know what's a more important decision right now? Hey, maybe instead of playing American Truck Simulator, you should, like, go to bed or something. You know what? That's fucking stupid, though. Am I right? Oh, it's just I am Gekker's truck nuts. There we go. Good enough, right? Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh, damn, dude. I'm so sorry. It's suddenly so extremely loud. I don't know let's start. We get to choose where to start this time. Starting in Santa Fe. That sounds lovely. But oh no! Did I hit yes to the tutorial? Oh shit, dude! I already know how to play this game. Easy peasy. It's so loud though. Skip it. God, it's so loud. So sorry. I'm gonna turn it down as soon as I fucking can. As soon as. Hit the options. Hit the audio. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Okay. Good enough. Holy shit, that was terrifyingly loud. We didn't think we'd turn it up just a little bit, but oh my god, that was horrible. Alright, so I guess... Or is it really gonna make me play the goddamn tutorial? As if I've never driven a truck before. Am I right or am I right? Okay, you can use the following keys to move. Skrrr! Pull away from the truck stop. Skrrr! Alright, yeah, and we got our goods. My goodies, not my goodies. I don't remember my... You know what? I was gonna say I don't remember my mid-2000s pop music all that well, but you know, that's a fucking blatant lie, dude. That's all I enjoy in life anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna continue to turn it down. Do you know it's real loud? I'm sorry for having to do this in front of you, in front of the kids. It's not supposed to be like this. It was supposed to be quiet, but then it decided, hey, when you make a new profile, we should reset every setting, including the sound levels. And you're like, oh my god, I have my controller plugged in. It's losing its fucking mind. All these things that I did not prepare for. Shut up, controller. Alright, it's time to make a delivery. Use the route advisor to see where you are. Okay. Okay, so we paused it. This is the in-game stat. Yeah. I know. Yep. Look at all that. Switch to the job description page. F6. Alright, yeah, we got 25,000 pounds of curtains! Holy shit, that's so many curtains! That's absurd! We gotta make it there by Monday at 9:33 a.m. First of all, it's already 10 o'clock. I'm sorry, I fucking missed the deadline. I got 6 hours to get there to make a grand. Holy shit. And we gotta check our own. Yeah, we're doing fine. There's so many curtains. Can we talk about who is using 25,000 pounds of curtains? Curtains don't weigh that much. They're fabric. How many curtains are in here? Somebody do the math and tell me, like, if you okay. Because curtains, like a roll of curtains, don't weigh that much. Because curtains are curtains always fabric? Because shades are the other things, right? The wooden curtains? Now I'm gonna be mad about curtains. Close the fucking tutorial. Get me to this goddamn abomination where we have to unload the world's most amount of curtains. Do you think the city of Santa Fe sells 25,000 pounds of curtains every year? There's no way! This is fucking some weird doomsday prepper who's decided, you know what I need more than, like, food, is I need curtains. Just get me so many curtains. God damn, dude. That is... Maybe I'm crazy. I could be wrong. That could be a very nominal amount of curtains. Like, I don't know, maybe do people buy that many curtains? Where am I going? Can I look at where's the map? I don't even remember how to get the map. I guess that's my own goddamn fault at this point for, oh, you just hit F5 a lot. Are we going to, like, Phoenix or something? If we're going to Phoenix, which I think we might be, then it's like, okay, Phoenix is a big city, right? They've got a lot of suburban homes. Maybe they're really into curtains. Do a lot of interior designers go to Phoenix? I don't know, but hey, Mr. Fire Truck, could you fuck off here? I'm trying to take a right turn. Okay, but like, does every home, how many? Now, you know what? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with curtains, and that's what happens at 3 a.m. Okay, that's what happens. We gotta get on the highway and deliver these goddamn curtains, because now I just want to go around my home and count all the curtains. And be like, okay, I can't imagine, because the heaviest part of the curtain is obviously the roll at the top, right? And then, like, the rest is just a little fabric thing that comes down, I'd assume, is what the standard definition of a curtain is. Now, I personally, in this room, have wooden shades, you know, kind of like the stacked palette of wood look thing. And, you know, those are kind of heavy because they got a metal mechanism at the top, and then it's just a lot of wood stacked on top of each other. But meanwhile, like curtains, you just got like a roll of what is essentially like toilet paper tubing with some fabric that dangles down in front of it. And you're like, wow, that certainly blocked the fucking massive sun from getting in my home. I really hate the sunlight. It's true. Sunlight sucks. Like, I'm not one to open up my shades very much because, you know what? The sun is stupid. What does it do? It's just sitting up there on fire the whole fucking day. And you're like, get a life, you stupid sun. Which is exactly what my dad says to me every day. Get a life, you stupid sun. Oh, that's great. I'm doing good here today. How's your life? How's the past 2 years for you been? You know, it's been pretty good for me. I've come a long way in my life. I've graduated college. That's pretty exciting in the past 2 years. Anyway, just, you know, like that's great. Just I hope you have enjoyed the past 2 years as well. Episode 95 of American Truck Simulator. I was just like, man, I'm so busy because I really don't have time to be spending 45 minutes when I'm actually about to pass out in my chair to spend driving around talking about horse shit. Now I'm in a point in my life where I'm like, you know what? Why not, right? You know, it's very cathartic talking about horse shit for 45 minutes. Oh, get them god there. Okay. There we go. If you took bets on how long it would take for me to get in my first accident in Season 2 of American Truck Simulator, it was, you know, about 12 and a half minutes or whatever. 12 minutes, sometime in there. But there you go. Boo. You put me in a truck, you put me on the road, and I'm bound to fucking destroy somebody. We went to... Okay, so we didn't go to Phoenix, Arizona. We went to Albuquerque. Now, that might have been the shortest drive of all time from one to the other. Like, for reals. It's like... quite a drive. It's at least, like... 4 hours IRL, right? Now, I mean, in the previous season of American Truck Simulator, you know, I did some longer drives, you know, on the regular, because, you know, I think longer drives are fun, and they paid off way more. So, you know, those always took a while, but this took, like, what, 10 minutes? So, you know, 4 hours for 10 minutes, I'd take it any day of the week. Teleport me there next time, alright? I'm not gonna make this turn. Oh my god, if they make me fucking try to park this abomination of a vehicle, I'm gonna be upset. You know what? I'm set to lose all my progress. All those hours put into skill points and other shit. All right, press the following key to handle job delivery. A skilled truck driver can deal with maneuvering in tight spaces when dropping off a trailer. However, cargo safety is top priority. If you do not feel up to the challenge, negotiate with the dispatcher for a backup place to park the trailer. Do we want to bother? I can't. You know what? Let's play it safe. I'm gonna challenge myself. You figure, you know, the first episode. Shut up, phone. You're useless. The first episode is like a great time to experiment. You know, maybe get a good feel for this game again. Really, just, you know, experiment. Like college. Anyway, we figure we might as well go for the difficulty of slightly pulling it in. I had it, dude. I fucking had it, and I pulled out. I was like, I can get this even better. Oh, hit T. Hit T. Hit T. Decoupled it. This is new. You see that? They added a cranking animation. That's insane. Did you see that crank? That must have taken a long time. I'm impressed. Dude, I have, over the past couple of years, I think I have a more, you know, a deeper respect for video game development and the amount of time it takes to design and create all this stuff. Like, this is absurd. You gotta pan the camera over, like, oh my god, this must have taken a couple hours, dude. You know what? I'm just impressed. American Truck Simulator, thank you for blessing my heart with a excellent video game in which I can do what is essentially fuck all, except drive around. And I appreciate it. It's very good driving, I'll give you that. Once you've earned enough money to buy a truck, you'll be able to use this like an actual human being. Okay, here you can see your progress. Look at that. I did it. I drove in 47 miles. Am I crazy? That's Santa Fe. Oh, you know what? I was in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I went to Albuquerque. That's like an hour away, isn't it? I would like to take back my knowledge of the southwestern portion of the United States geography. That's not something that comes up in GeoGuessr very often, so I apologize. Alright, I can't get any skills yet because I'm a little bitch or whatever. So I guess we might as well do another job. We can only do quick jobs, that's right. We are too much of a bitch to do our own hauling. So this is new. Record these. I don't want to make a World of Trucks account because that just like ruins my life, right? Yeah, Santa Fe to Albuquerque is actually like 0.0 meters. All right, what do we want to do? Give me, don't give me the price. Give me the price per distance. Hit me up with that. $28.96 per mile, Albuquerque to Fallbrook. All right, you know what? That's just taking the interstate from Albuquerque to, you know, a little bit through Arizona. That sounds like a good old time. 123,000 pound transformer. Now that is some shit that I am totally ready to get into. Just load me up. And, you know, as we discovered in the last series, is that, you know, you get more money from doing your own hauls and stuff. But quick jobs, you know, easy way to get started, right? Easy way to get back into the swing of things. We're at an airport. It's a giant plane. It's one of those planes that you put other planes inside or whatever. Like, that's nuts. Did you see? Oh, this is massive. Is this how you transport a transformer? Somebody, like, slap me. This is incredible. I am blown away. Also, this thing is bound to be so heavy. There's a spinning orange light that tells you the gate is opening. I have oversized flag. I'm a big load. I have a huge load. Did anybody else know that? I'm so oversized. Oh, I love it. Dude, this is incredible. I'm so glad I bought this DLC 5 minutes before playing. I was like, I gotta get the big boy DLC. Because you know why? Because it's gonna be so good. Give me these incredible, gigantic haulings, dude. Holy fuck. Hit the brakes. It takes like 6 centuries to brake when you have 123,000 pounds in the back. God damn. I am a thick truck, I think is that what the youngins say? Thick boy? Suck boy? Fuck boy. Has anybody used fuckboy in the past few years? You know, I think 2016 was the year of the fuckboy, right? Now, as weird as that sounds, that's just what I imagine. Also, I wasn't hip with the kids in 2016. I'm not hip with the kids in 2018. Let's just put it that way. Not to say that I'm old. I was just never as into it. Oh my god, dude! What the fuck is this turning radius? How many accidents am I going to get into as the result of carrying this massive transformer? Hopefully it's not enough that we have to fucking, like, destroy our profit margin because we crash into everything. You know what's exciting is that I am now planning a road trip to go on later, which may in fact take me through this exact interstate. So, you know, I'll be looking out for the exact areas where this came from. Now, well, if game development doesn't include taking a lot of pictures of specific areas, and then much like Bohemia Interactive in the development of Arma 3, being declared spies on the Greek government and being arrested and put in prison and convicted guilty of espionage, then you know that's not real game development. Now, am I gatekeeping something that I'm not involved in at all? Absolutely. You're not a real game designer if you don't go to jail for your work, okay? God. But what a tragic story for that. Like, they just try to go get some pictures, try to make a good game. All the bibbity bobbity boo, you're in prison. Sorry. Prison in Greece. I can't imagine prison in Greece is good because, you know, Greece borders Turkey, and my knowledge of Turkish prison primarily comes from the classic film Airplane, where, you know, Leslie Nielsen asked the kids, you ever been to a Turkish prison? Excuse me, prison, in, you know, in a connotation of, do you like seeing naked old men? So, you know, in neighboring prisons, you gotta be like, you know, our Greek prisons pretty shit right now? Also, with their slowing or kind of recession or just depression economy right now, you know, that can't be beneficial. I can't imagine the state has a whole lot of funds to put towards prisoner upkeep. As a weird way to put that, they're human beings in there. Come on. Oh, right lane, exit only ahead. We're going right, so we did it. So yeah, this is starting to feel like an American Truck Simulator episode. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I got into a rant about 25,000 pounds of curtains, and have now talked about Turkish prisons. So, you know, this. Does anyone see this highway interchange? What is this goddamn madness, dude? Who built this? Like, we got one of these up here in the Twin Cities. The fucking 6235 like interchange is just a goddamn nightmare. Like, it's just bridges on bridges, and then you're like, hey, I'm coming down 35W, and I want to go onto 62 East, and you're like, well, you know what? Fuck you. This is suddenly a one-lane exit during rush hour. So, you know, have you ever wanted to be backed up for 40 minutes in traffic trying to get off this fucking exit ramp? Oh, sorry. That's your only goddamn choice. What are your other choices? Like, get off the highway, like, 30 blocks earlier, and then take the side routes, which are also horrible because, you know, it's winter and there's potholes everywhere, and then, like, it just sucks. Because there's no easy way on and off, and that's your way. And you're like, come on, whoever designed this highway, it was horrible. Okay, I've just realized that the goddamn the flags are flapping. Now, that's just amazing. I am blown away. Excuse me, could you not merge? I'm oversized. Not sure what that means. But look at these flags flapping, dude. They're flapping in the wind like they don't have a care in the world. And you know what? I envy these flags. I also wish I could flap in the wind without a care in the world. I'm jealous, honestly. Is this a bridge? Tell me there's a river. Tell me there's scenery. I mean, I haven't played the New Mexico DLC. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Or the Arizona DLC. I bought this game when it came out, when it only had California and Nevada. They added Arizona free DLC, and then last November they added the New Mexico DLC. And this truck's an asshole because he's going 0 miles an hour on a highway trying to merge. I don't think this is legally how you're allowed to merge on a highway, mister. Could you please merge? I mean, we got like deadlines coming up, dude. Sorry. Oh jeez, dude. You know what? I blame. Wait, it wasn't even the truck who was trying to merge. Some panel van who takes glass on the highway. You know, I've seen those vans where, you know, like you gotta carry glass, and then you get those comedic gags in films where it's like, oh, he busted through the glass because they were trying to carry it to put it on from their truck. But who drives that on a highway? One pebble shooting up at 60 miles an hour, that's bound to do some damage. Could be the thickest goddamn glass in the world. You know what, I wonder, did that happen in 2016? So the Minnesota Zoo, I'm trying to remember, it might have been 2016, but the grizzly bears, so they're in the exhibit, and they have a little pond, and on the pond there's like, you know, huge panes of the acrylic glass, or plastic pretty much, but it's just got like 6 fucking layers of panes. You know what they did? They picked up a rock and they fucking threw it at the glass, and it spider-webbed out like you would expect a bunch of layers of acrylic to do. And everybody lost their fucking minds anyway. Like, that'd be pretty scary if suddenly a bunch of 1,000-pound bears were breaking the glass. You'd be like, wow, that's pretty crazy. I don't know. I don't know why they did it. I don't remember the reason, but that was pretty crazy. And then, you know, gotta get the exhibit repaired. You can't have a bunch of bears wandering around with broken glass. Who knows? Is that that's an advertisement for milk? Deliciously natural. Now, I won't disagree with that, but as you know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think we have to talk about the proponent of big milk in this country. You know, telling me that like milk may not be the most nutritional fucking drink in the world, but it seemed like they certainly pushed it off to be. As a kid, dude, like all those milk advertisements are like, if you don't drink milk, you are going to be like a scrawny bitch boy who, if you get punched, your bones will shatter into 1,000 shards. And you're like, well, Jesus Christ, I better drink some milk. Now, as a person who doesn't like milk, like, I actually just think it tastes horrible, and I've never enjoyed it. I was like, I would rather be a glass skeleton than drink milk. So I guess that's where I'm going. That's not like I'm a scientist. I don't know the nutritional benefits of milk, but I assume it's not as much as maybe it was advertised to be. Like, perhaps that was too much. Now, why is my transformer swaying on the back of my truck? That's just a little bit nerve-wracking. Do you see this? It's wiggling back and forth. And we're about wide. The road just went from black to brown. Because, I don't know, maybe it got really fucking dusty in Arizona. By God, that's gotta be nerve-wracking, dude. You see a 128,000 pound object on the back of a truck wiggling back and forth, and you gotta be in your head thinking like, this is some Final Destination shit, this is how I die. I drive up alongside this truck, the cable snaps, it flips down, and it crushes your car like a pancake or something, and you're like, goddamn, I was killed by faulty technology in this crazy world we live. Because you know what, Black Mirror is still a popular thing, but what if technology was bad, and that's the whole plot of the show, and I actually hate it. And that's you know, a semi-unpopular opinion. I just don't like Black Mirror because it's too fucking British, first of all, and like half the episodes are just dumb, and I could never get into any of it, and I'm like, I don't really care. Anyway, that had no relevance to what I was talking about. But what was I talking about? I don't know. I can't remember 10 fucking minutes ago. And that's my problem. I have terrible memory issues. Hey, could you stop riding my ass? I got a 128,000 pound transformer and I'm an oversized load. Don't get jealous or anything of my oversized load. Am I speeding? Is that why it went red? Is 75 the speed limit here? Is this truck going like 80? He's really riding my ass. Oh, he's carrying some gravel. Oh, hey, little bitch, got your gravel. Oh, you know what? I've got 128,000 pounds of electrical engineering. Suck on that shit. Just really defensive of my loads. My oversized loads. Next exit. What does that say? Turn right. I couldn't read it in time. Well, I guess I'm sure we'll pass this same interstate again, probably 1,000 times in the next 50 hours of American Truck Simulator. Because, you know, honestly, what else can you expect from me at this point? I've gotten started. I'm never going to stop until I get absolutely bored of it, which could happen. You know what? I look forward to the day where American Truck Simulator has as much land content as Euro Truck Simulator 2. Because, you know, I see the DLC come up for that game, and they're like, hey, you know what? You want to drive from fucking Portugal to Moscow? And I'm like, dude, that is a long drive. That's like New York to like San Diego or something. That would be incredible. Because, you know what, I enjoy the longer drives. And I want to drive from like New York to LA, and then all of a sudden your truck grows floaties and you have to kayak to Hawaii or whatever. But, you know, or take the secret underground tunnel to Atlantis or some shit. I don't know, but something. Just give me some distance in life. Because, you know, I'm very happy to see that Arizona and New Mexico look very, you know, unique in their terrains, and I enjoy the looks of these, despite the fact that I've played it for about 20 minutes now. It's been a great 20 minutes so far. Let's get going. This is Gallup. I've heard bad things about Gallup. Mostly the fact that it seems to be a hub for crime. I don't know though. I've seen like one picture of statistics about it, and they're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't go to Gallup. I'm like, you know what? That seems very reasonable. Was that... Did it say Shiprock? Are you allowed to call your inland city in the desert Shiprock? Because I don't feel like you should be allowed to have ships in the desert. Now, my opinion on Arizona as a state is that it's just like too hot to exist. Like at some point, this is just unnaturally hot. Not to say that the human race hasn't survived in other deserts, but it's mostly the fact that like, have you seen how goddamn hot it is? Like 110, your sandals are melting to the goddamn blacktop because it's so hot, and you're never gonna survive. You're just sweating, and you're gonna pass out in about 2 seconds from heat exhaustion. And it's just like, please don't be so hot. Now it's not like I'm averse. We get heat is what I'm trying to say, but not in the same way. It's that like dry heat versus the humidity argument that's gonna go on throughout the ages. And it's like, would you rather prefer it just be so extremely hot that you might actually melt, or would you rather it feel like you're just walking into a cloud of water that's also very hot, and you're like, there's no real winner here. If, like, weather sucks is what I'm trying to get at. I'm taking this exit here. Thank God I noticed on my GPS that I need to turn off here. It's like, weather, the winter, we survived this winter. It did just snow 15 inches in last week in the middle of April, so, like, fuck you. That doesn't make any sense. That was a mistake. I was hoping I could make that turn. I could not. But yeah, like there's too much snow for this spring, and then feels like it completely bypassed an entire season where we went straight from 15 inches of snow to like, I don't know, it's like 70, and I'm like, wow, what happened? We're supposed to, like get rain or plants, and it's like, nah, let's go from cold and snowy to what looks like January to, it's hot. Suck it up. And I'm like, wow, that's too bad, because I prefer it. I prefer it in the middle. Like fall and spring are like classic seasons. They're perfectly in between. It's the Goldilocks of fucking seasons. You're like, damn, winter, it's pretty fucking chilly around here. Summer, boy, I wish I wasn't, sweating, but then the sweat just joins with the other amalgamation of water in the air. And spring and fall are like, you know what? It's getting a little chilly, or maybe it's warming up, but you know what? We're doing okay. You're progressing. You're going from one season to another. It's a change in life, and you're like, man, that'd be. And it's just a nice time of year. Plus, you get some dank holidays in there too. What do you get in winter? Christmas and New Year's and Martin Luther King Day, and you're like, nah. You know what? In spring, you get Easter, and you're like, damn. Easter Bunny's like pretty fucked up. You get St. Patrick's Day, I suppose, if you count March as spring, which in Minnesota I don't think we legally can, because I don't think it's never not snowed in March. I don't know, like Halloween's a pretty good holiday. I'll rank that up there. It's just the fact that it's like it's not so overly burdensome that you have to take like a day off for it, but it's still like a holiday where it's like, you know what, people of all ages come together to celebrate some absolute horseshit, but who doesn't? And you know what, it's a nice time for everyone. And then that's like, I don't know, Memorial Day, Labor Day, both top tier holidays, bank holidays. And that's about all I can think about. And I've lost my mind, and I don't know anymore. But anyway, we've pulled up to this random warehouse in the middle of nowhere, and that's looking about good. Let's try to. There's no way in hell I'm parking this thing. That's all I'm saying. I think I gotta back up into this fucking square. Oh please, I don't get in the way, dude. Honk. I don't remember how to honk in this game. I'm gonna have to look up some of the controls. I might have to change some settings. I want to add back the free music to the radio, because that was always enjoyable. It's having a little bit of background noise. Yeah, I have 270 XP. Literally not possible. It won't even let me select it. So I'm not even gonna do that. Just skip this, dude. There's actually no way. All right, 217 miles. Took 5 hours and 16 minutes. 45 gallons of gasoline. And we got an excellent score for that. You know what? We got some XP. We got some cash. I think that's a good way to start it out. Ooh, we can get a skill. Oh, what do we pick? What do we pick? What do we pick? Oh, I don't know. It was like, what do you want? Do you want more money for hazardous material? Or you want to just like go, dude? You want to just go. And sometimes you're like, damn, I just kind of want to go. Let's go. I'm going to go with let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I want to go further. From here, you can access all the important information about your own truck. Keep track of your garages, hire a driver, and otherwise manage your company from here. Sounds like a dig-dong diddly plan. We can go to the bank and we can like take out a loan. Do we have any loans? We don't have any loans right now, you know, but in case we want to buy a truck or hire some people, should we check our emails? Need money? We can help. Hello, I am sales. I am Mr. Manager. I do business at local banking center. Also, you know, like in America, we spell center ER, but that's just fine. We have a certified retailer of Peterbilt trucks. I'm glad to hear that. And it's in Albuquerque. Okay. I realized the joke I was going to make at the beginning of the episode was Albuquerque and the Newsies, I think. Or is that no? Do they want to go to Albuquerque? In Newsies? I don't know. It's some New Mexican city, and I thought it was Albuquerque, but you know what? I don't know anymore. Yeah, I think that about wraps it up for now. Thank you for watching the first episode of the second series of American Truck Simulator. I very much appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Toodaloo.